A long time ago, there was a small village nestled in a valley surrounded by dense forests on all sides. The village was peaceful, and its inhabitants lived a simple life based on farming and hunting. However, a dark secret loomed over the village, a cursed well, hidden deep within the forest. For centuries, tales about the well had been passed down. According to legend, the well contained a great treasure of gold and jewels, but it was protected by an ancient curse cast by an evil sorcerer. Anyone who attempted to reach the treasure never returned. In the village, there lived an old man named Sheikh Nasser. He was over 100 years old and had spent his entire life near the forest, learning its secrets. Everyone in the village heeded his warnings and avoided the well, for he alone knew the story of the sorcerer Ragheb, who had cast the curse. Sheikh Nasser would often say that Ragheb was once a villager, but was banished for practicing dark magic. In revenge, he created the well as a trap for those consumed by greed. The well was not just a hole in the ground, it was a gateway to another world, a world filled with darkness and peril. He warned that anyone who entered the well would be sealed inside forever. One day, a young man named Adel decided to challenge the legend. Adel was known for his courage and determination, though he was sometimes reckless. He lived with his mother in a small house and had been a fisherman since childhood. He had heard stories about the cursed well, but dismissed them as mere myths. As time passed, his curiosity grew. He wondered, what made the well so mysterious? And did it truly hold a great treasure? Ignoring the warnings of his mother and Sheikh Nasser, Adel prepared for his adventure. He packed a lantern, a long rope, and a small knife for protection. On a cloudy morning, he set off into the forest, fully aware that his return was not guaranteed. When Adel reached the well, he felt an eerie silence around him. The birds had stopped singing, and the air was unnaturally cold. He peered into the well but saw only darkness. Undeterred, he tied the rope to a sturdy tree and began his descent. As he went deeper, he felt as though he was entering a different world. The walls of the well were covered in strange carvings he had never seen before. When he finally reached the bottom, he was met with an astonishing sight. The well was not just a pit, but a gateway to another realm. The ground beneath him glowed with bioluminescent grass, and the sky above was not blue but black, adorned with slow-moving purple clouds. As Adel explored this strange world, he heard a faint voice calling him. Following the voice, he found a beautiful girl named Nora, sitting under a massive tree with tangled branches. Her face radiated sorrow. Nora revealed that she was one of many who had fallen victim to the cursed well. She explained that this world was a prison created by Ragheb, and all who entered were trapped forever. She had been searching for a way out, but had found none. However, she knew the only way to escape was to face Ragheb and destroy the spell that kept them all imprisoned. Adel and Nora embarked on a perilous journey through this mysterious world. Along the way, they encountered terrifying creatures, some resembling winged wolves, others being colossal beings that moved slowly but were deadly. Adel relied on his intelligence and bravery to overcome these threats. One night, as they rested by a shimmering silver river, Nora shared her story. She had fallen into the well years ago while trying to save her younger brother, who had entered before her, but she never found him and had been trapped ever since. After many days of traveling, Adel and Nora reached a dark castle at the heart of this world. A magical barrier surrounded it, but with Nora's knowledge of ancient symbols, they managed to break through and enter. Inside, they found Ragheb, sitting on a throne made of bones. He was tall, with long white hair and eyes that burned with malice. The battle between Adel and Ragheb was fierce. The sorcerer unleashed powerful spells, but he was unprepared for Adel's courage and determination. In the end, Adel managed to break the curse using a mysterious dagger hidden within the castle. As the spell shattered, the entire world trembled. Adel grabbed Nora's hand and ran back toward the well as the world around them began to collapse. They climbed out just in time to find the villagers waiting for them. The people rejoiced when they saw Adel alive, and even more so when they saw Nora. The villagers sealed the well forever, ensuring that no one else would fall into its trap. Adel and Nora's story became a legend, passed down through generations. Adel was no longer just a reckless young man. He had become a symbol of bravery and sacrifice.